So in this video, I'm going to talk about my cat, Dylan. No, really, I'm going to talk about what I'm packing in my first aid kit and my toiletry kit for 4 days at Turkey Run State Park in Indiana. We are tent camping. We will have electricity, but we'll have nothing else. We'll be sleeping in tents. But this is not wilderness extreme camping. You can drive somewhere. We'll have our cars. This is for a family of 5, 2 adults, my husband and myself, and 3 children, a 13-year-old boy, 10-year-old girl, and 5-year-old girl. So that's why you see a mix of children's medications and adult medications in this, because we're in that weird age, like gray area, and quite frankly, I'm going to try to teach before this trip, try to teach the 5-year-old to swallow pills, because she's an absolute nightmare when it comes to chewing or taking liquid medications. And my cat is just gonna sit here and watch me. This is in the first week of June when we're going, and it's going to be 90 degrees and higher the entire week. So there's going to be a lot of chafing, and I have stuff for that, and some of the stuff will make sense because of that. So I'll just go in and explain everything that I'm taking, and then I'll show you how I put it in this. I got it on Amazon. It's like $9. It's supposed to be like a toiletry kit or a makeup kit, but I like to use it for first aid. I used to be that person that just threw it all in a clear Ziploc bag, but it became a hassle and it was harder to sift through, so I got one of these off of Amazon, which is actually larger than my toiletry kit, but it will help. We are going to go on another vacation very quickly after this vacation, but because it's completely different, I'm taking different things. So you'll see another video of me refilling my first aid kit and my toiletry kit. This is very camping specific. Again, we are tent camping, and this will make more sense with the toiletry kit. We are going to be using communal bathrooms, communal showers they flush, and there's running water, but they're fairly primitive. They're not fancy or super nice. So the first thing on my list of things to take is Bonine, motion sickness medicine. This is for me. 3 of the 5 of us get motion sick. This is the one I work best with, so I respond best to this. This is mine. Dramamine Original is my 5-year-old's. This is what she responds best to. It's chewable tablets, though. I like this case. This is not the first. I bought this case once, and then I just fill it up. But I like to carry it. I wish these came into this case because it's just easier to carry around. I'm not advertising Dramamine or anything, but I like this case a lot, so I just keep reusing it. Also, my 5-year-old does not like the children's Dramamine. She likes the original Dramamine, which she can take half of. So for children 2 to 6 years old, she can take half of this. She likes this better. She likes the taste of it better than the children's. The children's taste like grape, and quite frankly, I don't blame her. I pulled one of the children's out to give it to her, and it just smelled absolutely miserable. So she likes this. For my 10-year-old, she likes this kind because it's swallowable, and it's the same thing. It's just off-brand. But I like, so the dimethylhydrinate is the main ingredient in Dramamine, and that, make sure I'm right. Yeah, dimethylhydrinate. And in the Bonine, the main ingredient is methylene hydrochloride. So that's why I respond to these. These give me crazy vertigo and actually make me more motion sick when I take them. So I have to do Bonine. Both of my girls do different Dramamines. Welcome to having 3. And it's only the girls, the boys are not. But if you are a female in my household, you have motion sickness. So I put those in this front pocket so I can get to them quicker. And it's only It's not even that long of a drive. It's under 3 hours, but honestly, with both of the girls, anything over 30 minutes is kind of rough for them. So I do that. I can last around 2 hours. It's just slightly over my threshold. And I won't get like violently ill, but I will feel nauseous for the rest of the night. So I just go ahead and take it too. But our next vacation is a 13-hour drive, and we haven't decided if we're doing it 1 or 2 days. So definitely we'll be needing more of that. Because it's camping and outside, I like this. This actually came from the Dollar Tree. It has the same exact active ingredients as the Walmart brand. But I like this. I know it's not real aloe because, you know, it's in a bottle, not in a plant, but it has lidocaine. And I prefer this because it does take some of the sting away. This is great. My goal is not to get sunburned. So, but accidents happen. We rub our faces, we sweat it off, all of that. So that is what that's for, the sunburn relief. Also, diaper rash paste. Again, it's going to be between 90 and 100 degrees. We are going to be hiking every day. This helps with chafing. It sounds crazy, but I guess it's like an old wives' tale or whatever. This came from Aldi. It's the Aldi brand, but it's a skin protectant. It's zinc oxide. Anything that starts chafing that night when we go to bed, we'll put it on whatever parts have chafed or rubbed raw. I highly recommend this if you're like, we take it also when we go to the beach and stuff, but that'll be another video. But I love, love, love using diaper rash paste on any chafing. Zysol. We have allergies. It is high pollen season. Our driveways are orange. So I take Zysol. My 10-year-old can take a full Zysol and she doesn't have to chew it or anything. So also, parent hack, get your kids to swallow pills. It's amazing. So we have that. Ibuprofen because we are hiking every day. This is Walmart brand. Stay awake. This is for mommy. This is caffeine pills. I am crazily addicted to Pepsi. I won't have any for 4 days. This will take the headache off. So if I start to get a headache, if I just take a caffeine pill, which is actually less than a cup of coffee. So this is less than a cup of coffee. I'll take this to kind of take the edge off. Sorry about that. I had to switch out the battery, but we are back. I packed a couple things that I already talked about in the first aid kit, and I'll show you everything once I pack it. Back to all of the things. So I have several big items over here that are going to go in the first aid kit. These things. Where we're camping is not notoriously known for ticks, but, and then these are tick spoons. I love these. These are great. We'll get one every couple years. This is around our 20th year going there. I love the tick spoons. They're way better. I don't know if anyone's like, my dad was very outdoorsy, and we'd often go like mushroom hunting and stuff in the woods. Welcome to the Midwest. And we'd often go mushroom hunting or deer shed hunting and stuff. Deer shed, so they shed their antlers. And at the end of the season, we'd want to go and see what antlers were around. And we were constantly getting ticks, and my dad would always like light a match and then like stick it on the butt of the tick so it like burns it and it backs out, and it was always terrifying, and I hated that. I've done the tweezer method before. I love these, especially with children that are squeamish. I can take it off my 5-year-old and she wouldn't even know it was on her, so I love the tick spoons. Highly recommend. If the tick spoon company wants to sponsor me, I'll be more than happy to, but this. Also another trick, if bitten by a tick, circle the area that you're bitten in so you can see if the red spot has grown or if it's developed a circle. Ticks are notoriously known for Lyme disease. Not every tick has Lyme disease, but that is always a fear with ticks. So I always circle around the tick mark to see if it's grown or swollen up. If there is an allergic reaction in our house, yes, I already have the normal allergy pills in there. Benadryl. So this is the Target brand Benadryl. if we notice a theme here, no name brands. Benadryl for adults, Benadryl for little kids. Always keep this on hand if there is an allergic reaction that does happen. Um, we're not aware of any like outdoor allergies in our house, so, but we do have food allergies. So allergic reaction, we have this. This is heartburn medicine. You don't eat the best stuff while camping. And honestly, I tend to get heartburn when I sleep on the ground too. I don't know if it's, I'm just not as elevated as I normally am when I sleep in my bed. But heartburn medicine, you only have to take it once a day. It works great. Anti-diarrhea medicine, because when you're stuck in the woods, that is the least of your concerns. Migraine pills. The albuterol inhaler. Eye allergy drops. This is me. If I'm consistently wearing sunscreen, and I'll talk about that in a minute, if I'm consistently wearing sunscreen on my face and pollen and rubbing my eyes and stuff, my eyes get so bad. So I will use these probably every night we're gone. I'm so needy, I know. Anti-itch cream for bug bites. My 10-year-old is highly allergic to mosquito bites. They swell up like ping pong balls, and they're very irritating to her, so we always use this. This is the Equate brand. I think it was less than $3, and it's got the same ingredients as Benadryl in it. I have two things, a triple antibiotic. These were less than $1 a piece. This is for boo-boos. This is also a bit of a, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but if there's a boo-boo, even if there's a pretend boo-boo, if I put this on my 5-year-old, it's cured everything. Placebo effect. There we go. So this is a bit of a placebo effect. I'll use that. So two of those, we will go through those a lot. First big project, hydrogen peroxide spray bottle. This came from the Dollar Tree. Again, 3% hydrogen peroxide solution. I will use this. Calamine lotion, unfortunately. There's not a lot of ticks there, but there's a lot of poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac. My husband is highly, highly, highly allergic to this. If someone mows their lawn and it's in the air, he'll have a reaction to it. I do not react to poison ivy or the other poison plants. The only reason I know this is because I was in Girl Scout camp when I was very young, like 9 or 10, and my father took me there, and he didn't get poisoned either, but a bunch of us apparently played in a very large, like, grove of poison ivy, and out of the 20 girls and parents, my father and I were the only ones that didn't have a reaction at all. But we kind of figured that with myself because he didn't have one. I've never had the chicken pox. He had never had the chicken pox. However, we have not tested my children because my husband is so sensitive to it. If I had to bet, my middle daughter would have a reaction to this because she is the most allergy-y of all three of the children. But this is great. Again, Dollar Tree. Calamine lotion is not like, it's calamine lotion, I guess. It's not expensive. This, I talked about earlier, anti-chafing cream. This is Never Chafe. Body Glide, also, we use that too. This works great. I like this one because it lasts in water a little longer. I got it on Amazon. It was like $8 for the bottle or deodorant stick. Love this. Use it all the time. Use it on our legs, under bra straps. All of that works great, especially since this is a heavy hiking. We will do multiple miles a day. One of the days we will be doing the 5-mile challenge, which I usually at the end of the day walk around 30,000 steps. When we're here, put it on my feet, put it on my thighs, put it on my shoulders where my bag rubs on, especially with it being between 90 and 100 degrees while we're there. This will come in handy a lot. And finally, we have a multiple assortment of mini-sized Band-Aids. I like these. This is Curad, but they're very specific. They have triple antibiotic in them, but they're sterile, and They're rugged, so they're meant to be waterproof. They're meant to last longer. I personally have to have fabric band-aids. I cannot have the plastic band-aids. I'm allergic to them. They will cause welts, and sometimes they'll like take my skin off, like actually like looks like I'm burned. So I have to have fabric band-aids, but honestly I prefer fabric band-aids. They stay on a lot better. So again, fabric band-aids, you want to sponsor me, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off and try to fit all of this into this bag, and I'll turn it back on and show you what happened. Okay, since there's actually more room left over in here than I thought, you can see there. The only thing I didn't talk about that I want to mention quick briefly is sunscreen lip gloss, sunscreen chapstick. Don't sunburn your lips, it sucks. So this is less important this trip. Again, where we are hiking, it is really, really tree covered, so I'm not as worried, but there is that. But there is more room in here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the sunscreens in there. We use both bottles. We use Kids 50 and I'll use Sport. I usually use 50, but 30 is fine where we're going. Again, very, very tree covered, and I use a makeup sponge to apply it to my kids' faces. This is the mom hack. This is where it's at. It's made it so much easier, especially with my 5-year-old. We started doing it last year, and she thinks it's fun. It's a game. It's makeup. This also hack, I guess, kind of hack. Both of these got at Target on clearance. Around the beginning of April, they clearance all of their old sunscreens. Like it says here, it was $5, got it for $1.50. I got a pack of 2 of these for $1.50, and normally it's like 12 something. So I buy all of my sunscreen when they do the clearance. I'm not picky. I'm not brand loyal when it comes to sunscreen. Our goal is to go through as many bottles of sunscreen as possible. I think I bought 13 bottles this year, mixture of spray and not. This is different than a spray. This isn't, technically it's an aerosol, but it's very, very thick when it comes out. So I like the copper tone because it is so thick that you just spread it with your hands. So I found success with this. I know a lot of people hate aerosol sunscreens, but this, I don't consider this to be like an aerosol sunscreen. We will use both of these bottles to the entirety in the next 4 days while we are there. That is my goal. We have already gone through 2 full bottles of sunscreen since the beginning of April. I am crazy when it comes to sunscreen. I will apply it all the time. My kids cannot go outside without it. When we're at the water park, I am religiously applying it about every hour so they don't get burned. So there's that, and I'm going to fit them in here, which I didn't think I'd have enough room. The only thing I don't have out here that I'm going to show you, well, there's several things, but I don't have our bug spray. We use Off Deep Woods. It has DEET in it. I know it's probably cancerous. I'm like here saying don't get skin cancer, wear sunscreen, but DEET is the only thing that helps my 10-year-old. She gets absolutely ate alive by mosquitoes, and the only bug spray we found that helps her at all has DEET in it, which is very unfortunate. The aerosol bug sprays, we love Off Deep Woods because it covers ticks too. So those are our recommendations for that. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off, put these up, and then I will get out my toiletry bag. Okay, now we have the toiletry bag. This is actually a new toiletry bag this year. Last year I used a bag that looked just like this but blue, but we couldn't find it anywhere, so I went ahead and picked this one up on Amazon. It was $8.99. I wish it was a little larger, but honestly, if it gets too large, you might as well just be carrying a carry-on luggage. So, but what I like about this is its pockets on the inside. It has a bunch of, let's see if we can see here, it has a bunch of different pockets on the inside, which helps to keep bottles upright and to keep sorting. And it has some pockets on the outside that I'm hoping to use. So, yay, go team, I guess. Again, we are tent camping. We are roughing it, and I'm saying that in quotes because we do have electricity and the ability to charge things, but we do use communal showers. We have to walk to the shower, we have to walk to the bathroom, everything has to be carryable. We do have 2 shower bags that we will use The reason we have two is in case boys and girls want to shower at the same time. My husband wants to shower and I'm taking my daughters into the other shower, so we have two shower bags, not just one. And there's a couple things like this obviously is not going to fit in there. And this came from the Dollar Tree. I love it. It's just a pour cup. If you are a parent of small children, you know what pour cups are. If you press it, I don't have a place to place it. You press it down like that, it tilts on the kid's head. There are only showers in the bathrooms. They are your standard locker room, dorm type showers. The shower head is very high up. There is no adjusting for it, and it's usually like one single stream. It can be kind of overwhelming. She's 5 this year, so maybe she'll take to it better, but last year I had to use a red Solo cup, so this year I bought this just to help bathe her, and honestly it works when we go to other places too. At home we have something kind of like this, but it's a lot bigger for when she takes baths and showers. So I got this to take with us. Again, Dollar Tree, so it's $1.25. I think it'll serve its purpose, but it obviously is not fitting in here. So, but there's that. And I will be putting stuff away as I go through it, just to get them out of the way. A couple of things that, like, most of these are common, like, you know, shampoos and stuff, but this might be slightly uncommon. This is Dawn dish soap, Blue Dawn dish soap. You never know when you need Dawn dish soap. We don't plan on doing dishes there. My in-laws will be there and they have a camper, so if we do dishes, we use disposable dishes. I'm sorry, environment, but this works if I need to wash a clothing item, if there is an accident. I use Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap works for everything, so I put it in a shampoo, reusable shampoo, travel shampoo container. But Dawn dish soap, again, hands down, travel hack. Bar of soap, I put it in a plastic bag so it can be sealed and not leak everywhere. I know I could get like an actual soap container, but hopefully this bad boy doesn't come back with us and we can just trash it when we leave. Vaseline, this is creamy Vaseline. It's not a lot, we don't need a lot hopefully, but this works. Again, kind of with the chafing, sunscreen burns, sunburns, all this. You never know when you need Vaseline, so we have that. We had the sunscreen chapstick, but now we also have just normal chapstick. This is always good to put on before going to bed. Honestly, I like my lips to be hydrated, so we have that. And I like this flavor. It is Blistex Hemp and Shea Hydration, but it is Pina Colada. I really like this flavor. It's very, not flavor, but smell, I guess. It's very mild smelling, but it's pleasant. There are 3 of us with long hair going, so I have a handful of bands. I tend to put my hair in braids because I wear a hat while I'm there, so, but we'll use these for the braids nonetheless. Face moisturizer for myself. I used to get Ipsy bags, and this came in the Ipsy bag, and honestly it's been an entire year since I've gotten my last Ipsy bag, and I'm still using crap from inside of it, so use that up. I mean, wonderful things from inside of it. Portable razor. This is not like glamping. I am not bringing any makeup. I'm not bringing anything. I'm expected to be dirty and smell like smoke the entire time. I'm expecting to be on the trails for 8 hours a day, if not longer. I'm expecting to walk 30,000 steps in a day, and I'm expecting to smell bad at the end of every day. So, again, it's not... I bring the razor just in case, but I'm not like, man, I need to shave my legs every day. That's not it. I use Lumi deodorant, or I think it's deodorant. It's the stuff with the really weird commercials, but they come in big tubes. I just squeeze some of the tube in here. I don't use the solid, I use the squeeze. My recommendation if you use Lumi deodorant is get the squeeze. The solid there was too much you didn't use in it. With this, I can empty a whole thing. It takes me probably 4 months to go through one of their squeeze tubes, so I use this. I take this with me. I use it just about everywhere. This is probably enough, not just for this vacation, but the next, so you'll see it again in another video. So we have that. Lumi deodorant, and I try to label everything as much as possible. Some Bath and Body Works lotion. I just want to use this up. Some more lotion. Again, just want to use this up. This is just shampoo. This is normal clarifying shampoo. My son and myself will both use this. My husband will also use this, so you'll see 2 bottles of this in here. We will take 1 shower every day because we will be disgusting. To get the bug spray, to get the sunscreen, sweat, dirt, everything off of us, it's mandatory. You have to take a shower because you're gross every day. Sometimes we might take more than 1, so that's why I packed a little more. This is the first bottle of it. This is the second bottle of it. Sensitive body wash for the girls and myself who have sensitive skin. Conditioner for my hair, and this is also a thing of conditioner. There are 3 of us with long hair, so we will be using the conditioner. We have face wash. We have face wash. This is sunscreen, bug spray, sweat, all this stuff. I will use the face wash. I think this is Say Yes to Grapefruit face wash. So, but I put it in that bottle. This is just Pond's night cream. Again, it can be very drying using all the stuff, the sunscreens, the bug sprays and everything. So I like to use Pond's. This is shampoo for my middle daughter. This is dandruff shampoo. It's like a specialized prescription, so we bring that for her. Body wash, so I'll bring that. Trying to remember what this is. I think this is also conditioner. If I can remember off the top of my head, I think this is also conditioner. And then we have this. This is wash for the girls and myself. We all have sensitive skin, so I will bring Jonathan's Head to Toe Baby Wash. It's very helpful. This is also probably slightly unique. It is a pump bottle. It's got the lock on it, but this is hand soap. This is soft soap. What we found is, yes, the bathrooms get cleaned every day, but a lot of times they don't have soap right before they get cleaned, so they get cleaned in the afternoon, and sometimes when we go first thing in the morning to use the bathroom, the soap would all run out, so I have a little pump of hand soap that I brought for when the soap runs out. Okay, we're getting close to the end. We have more shampoo. This is for my youngest daughter who has incredibly curly hair. So this is her shampoo. Face wipes. This is just the, oh gosh. They're sensitive skin. They're name brand face wipes, but they always dry out in their package, so I put them in a Ziploc. Flushable wipes here. I'm hoping to fit these in the side pockets. Campground bathroom toilet paper leaves a lot to be desired, especially with a 5-year-old that's not great with cleaning herself, so we may use the toilet paper first, then finish off with a flushable wipe. I pack these along. These are great for road trips too, like if you have to stop at gas stations or rest stops and stuff. I recommend these. The Arm & Hammer talc-free foot powder. I do not use talc. I'm terrified of talc ever since I watched the Amazon documentary about dirty makeup where the lady got mesothelioma from her eyeshadow. So I don't like to use things with talc in them. So talc-free foot powder. Again, we're going to be walking 30,000 steps while we're there, so it's nice to put these in your shoes. Sometimes you put it in your socks and then in your shoes. Helps your feet stay dry, helps maybe not get blisters on your feet, so I always like using this. And then finally we have Q-tips that I'm going to pull some out and put in there. So that is all going to fit in this, and I will show you in a minute how that works out. Okay, I wanted to show you everything fit in here. There is some room left over, but this room is actually for my husband's razor, his shaving cream, and all of our deodorants. So there's 4 of us that wear deodorant. I'm not packing deodorants or toothpaste or my husband's razor and shaving cream because we still have a couple days before we leave. We actually only have 3 days before we leave, but they will be used in those 3 days, and we will just shove them in right at the end. So I'm going to zip it up, and I'm going to see if I can fit the flushable wipes in the side. And it fit. So the flushable wipes fit in the sides perfectly. So this is a family of 5's toiletry kit for a 4-day, 3-night camping trip in a tent. So there's that, and then I have the first aid kit for a family of 5, 4-day, 3-night camping trip in a tent here. So we have both of those. I like putting them in separate bags than just having to throw them in Ziploc bags and like rummage through all of our bags to find them. That's why I do it separately. I like them having handles. This one I couldn't close, but it does have a handle on it, so if I could close it, but this one has a handle, and I really, really like that. And here's a farewell of my cat sleeping on the bed still while I'm doing this. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you're more successful at packing than I am.